What's up, guys? Rob here with For the Willing. I want to come at y'all with a couple quick thoughts. Been in a couple different books, and I want to share an excerpt from this book I'm reading. This little book I'm reading here currently, and then also just something I heard this past week that hit me like a ton of bricks. So I'm gonna go and dive into this really fast. I want to be quick with this and not make this video too long. So with this, so in this book here, just talking about success. This is mainly some success on the battlefield and those different things, but it aligns with life, with fitness, with business, and with everything. Okay, the first part here says, "He who waits for certainty never wins." Okay, the law of the soul is an internal endeavor that bears the man onward and upward forever. A man can be too confident in others, but never too confident in himself. Okay. Never admit defeat or poverty. Stoutly assert your divine right to hold your head up and look the world in the face. Step bravely into the front, whatever opposes, and the world will make way for you. No one will insist upon your rights while you yourself doubt that you have any. Believe you were made for the place you fill. Put forth your whole energies. Be awake. Electrify yourself. Go forth to the task. A young man once said to his employer, "Don't give me an easy job. I want to handle heavy boxes, shoulder great loads. I would like to lift a big mountain and throw it into the sea." And he stretched out two brawny arms while his honest eyes danced and his whole being glowed with conscious strength. So, one of the biggest things with that, guys, is, it goes on to say that the man who succeeds must always in mind or imagination live, move, think, and act as if he gained that success or he never will gain it again. Okay, so the one of the biggest things with this, right? So this book is called An Iron Will. Almost done with it. I share with you guys another small excerpt from it not too long ago, but this is one of my just smaller books that I go back to every now and then, just because of the mindset, the principles, and just kind of the overall approach it has to life. Okay, and one of the things that I learned a long time ago is, and one of the one of the foundational pieces of what we built For the Willing on, right, is always the willingness to go after hard tasks and honestly take the route in life or in the gym or in business and all those different things that are a little more challenging, a little more difficult. And honestly, to be completely honest with you, those typically are the right ways to go, right? And they're the most truthful, the most honest, the most principally based, and obviously the most foundational based. And on the other side of that road, the end destination, 100% of the time, you are going to be a better person having gone that way versus the road of comfort. Okay, and some people may disagree with that. I don't care. Okay, I know with multiple examples in my life, and multiple examples in people that I know, my circle of people that in their lives, that when they have taken the road the hard way, you know what I mean? And there's a thing I do in myself. I think I shared this before, but it's like an acronym. I write it out. But spelled out, it's the hard way leads you home. And those are things that if I know it's going to be challenging, I just remind myself that this is the way that's going to give us to the best results on the back end. There's a lot of other things I want to share with you guys I've been reading as of recent, and I'm going to be doing those more in some future videos and some things I share with you guys. And overall impact wise, some things that we've kind of taken a look at what we're doing with this brand and kind of where we're going with it and what we want to do. And I really want to impact men, right? Ladies too, but my main focus is going to be on you gentlemen. Okay. And we are in a soft world right now. And I think that there is a time right now to where the masculine man is being pressed down, and it is time for that masculine man to rise up and take the helm of the ship back, and not in a forceful way or a way of being an alpha or whatever it may be. And then, there are some aspects of that are good and true, right? But I think the man that God intended you and I to be is the man that we should be right now, especially right now in this day and age. And that is one thing that my goal is now to help impact not only myself along the way, but those around me. And I have 4 boys and an amazing daughter. And my whole goal is to give my 4 boys the tools, the principles, and the guidance necessary to navigate their lives as men, but also give my daughter an ultimate example of what a man should be. And the reason why I'm diving into a little bit of this right now, and I'll share some more later on too, some future stuff, is I was watching an Instagram reel the other day. Somebody shared with me, and this hit me like a ton of bricks. Okay, it's because I'm guilty of this, and this is my wake up call. And I was like, man, thank you so much for sending this to me. So the guy on there I'm gonna probably jam it up here, but the guy on there talks about how, you can read all the books you want and grow and like get all this knowledge and have these amazing quotes and file, highlight, write down all this stuff and keep a notebook of all this amazing content, right? But if you never share it with anybody else, if you never teach it to someone else, if you never expose it to someone else or let someone in on your cutting edge secret or your edge you have got on this certain situation, this certain business or this certain thing, right? And if you're not willing to share those concepts with other people, that is a pride issue and that is an ego issue. And those aren't things that a biblical man possesses. And a selfless strength, in a sense of like the things that you have and things you learn. I think that there's certain things that we learn that we were shown that we have a voice to be able to get out to other people, to teach other people in a certain way. And I am looking to be able to do that more so and more often. And there's a lot of things that I have that I've just, I've indulged in and soaked up, but I have never emptied my cup in that respect. And that's what we're going to start doing, So biggest thing I want to share with you guys is that, and, whether it's the gym, life, business, relationships, your family, your kids, your day-to-day, whatever it is, walk through life with your chest up tall. You are on this earth for a reason. If you're still breathing, you're here for a reason. Your job is not done yet. So with that, have a game plan for yourself. Whether it's, something you're currently in and pursuing, whether it's a new venture you're looking to do, whatever it is, have a game plan, have some goals for yourself on a daily basis, and you have to attack those things. And don't squander just your life, if that makes sense, right? Don't just just float through life. You need to be actively rowing through life, going through life, and keep your head up tall, keep your chest up tall. Know not only who you are, but whose you are. That's one thing I learned a long time ago that was beneficial for me. And also to know that, I don't know what your belief system is, those that even watch this video. I'm a Christian man. And I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe he died for my sins. I believe that he was crucified and he rose again on the 3rd day, and that he is Christ's son, and the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are one and the same. And that Trinity, I believe in that. And I one of the biggest things that really I've always kind of looked to is that, God did not create junk, right? And that you are of your lineage. Is his creation, and you are his creation, and you are meant for more. And whether it's in your current industry, or whether it's an idea you have business wise, or you're feeling like you can't do a lot in the gym right now, or you're not feeling great, you're not doing great, or like you're not getting any PRs, and by PRs, I mean in the gym, and I mean outside the gym. If you're not getting any personal best outside the gym, or you're going through relationship struggles, you're going through, you're struggling with your kids, or you're struggling with your spouse, your girlfriend, or just your overall just questioning life in general, just know that you've got to get back to a baseline. And some resources for you is that, get in the Word and get on your knees and develop reestablish a baseline for yourself. And as a byproduct, you can be a part of this community of people right here with For the Willing. And as a byproduct, I hope to to help just create and foster some strong Christian men, and maybe some strong soon-to-be Christian men, some people that may not share my beliefs, right? And I'm not here to shove religion down your throat. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to show you some examples of principles, some leadership, and some self-leadership mainly, to where you can put yourself in a better situation, if you don't like where you're at currently, and to be able to grow yourself forward, and as a byproduct impact some other people along the way. Everybody has influence. Everyone has someone that looks to them for something, right? Whether it's a child or whether it's a group of friends or whatever it is. And if you're watching this right now, I believe that you're watching for a reason, and that there is opportunity for you to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And anyway, I'm starting to ramble on here, but thank you guys for watching, and we're going to be sharing a lot more stuff, and appreciate you all. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.